are checking out the HeimVision Protect D1. This is a smart Wi-Fi camera with dual lens, and I was sent this by the company to do it for a review. Hopefully these guys turn out to be good quality and are very useful. We have a new warehouse, so we could use a couple more cameras in there, and I'm going to be putting these up against some of the big boys. Like we currently have the Nest camera system. We love them. Quality's fantastic. Sure, you're paying a ton more money for it, but we'll see the quality and compare them. These are only like $60 each, and the Nest are $200 all the way up to $400, depending on which camera you buy. So let's go ahead and check out one of the Protect D1s. We'll see what's inside the box. I'll show you how easy it was to set up the app, and then I'll hook this up and I'll show you the video quality and all of its features, and I'll be able to recommend this to you guys or not. So overall, this should be a pretty good camera. It's full HD. Some of its key features is dual lens, smart motion and sound detection. It has a floodlight and a siren warning, which I like a lot. I wish Nest have that. That's one thing that they don't have. Handy two-way audio, which some of the higher-end cameras do have as well. Advanced night vision. Waterproof rating of IP66, so these can be used outdoor. So this says local and cloud storage, so you can upload it to their site, or you can put a memory card up to 128 gigabytes in here and have it on there as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it, see what you get. Of course, you get the manuals. Alright, let's go ahead and check out what's in the box. Looks like everything is contained within one unit. All your power cords, your Ethernet if you wish to use that. As you can see, it has two cameras. This would be your lights for night vision, and then also like your floodlight. You can see this is going to be able to turn on a motor, which is really nice. This will put this a step above like the Nest and stuff. None of those Nest currently have anything like that, and I really wish they would put that out there. So of course you get the main camera. These antennas are on there built in already for Wi-Fi. And then in here you get all your cables. You do get an Ethernet cable. A couple of adapters. A Phillips head screwdriver to help with installation. A couple of screws for the installation. And then of course the main power brick. This is what you have to use to power it. Let's go ahead and see how easy this is to hook up. I'm going to go ahead and plug it in, and then I have the app already downloaded. There you go. That's kind of cool. It's got some red and blue LEDs, almost like a police siren. That's a cool little touch. You can see there's the little floodlight that it would give you. And let me go ahead and hook this guy up to that. And you can see it turns too, which is really cool. That's probably one of the coolest things about this that's going to set it apart from any other camera.
Please configure camera by AP hotspot or scanning code.
There we go. So it's basically telling me to download the app. So I already have that down, and I will show you the process now of using the app. QR code on the back of this that you can scan. Gives you a QR code for this to scan, which is pretty cool.
Please wait for Wi-Fi connecting.
That's pretty cool. The audio from its voice is pretty good too, if you ask me.
Please wait for internet connecting.
I am, thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, addition success, awesome.
Internet connected. Welcome to use cloud camera.
So that was actually very easy to install, which I can totally appreciate. Sometimes hooking up these Wi-Fi cameras can be really tough. You run into all sorts of problems. This guy did it on the first time, so I really like that. And I'm just gonna, for now, say we're in the office. Okay, so there's a new firmware update. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I must say, I definitely love when you buy a product, it works the first time you ever try to set it up. So far, this has been flawless, like I said, which I really appreciate. I've had products in the past that just take forever to set up, and being as that this is a budget camera, I'm very happy with that. So right now it appears to be rebooting. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about the red and blue lights? That is actually very cool. If you walked up to this guy and you saw red and blue lights kind of where you don't expect it, you say this is up in the corner of your house, this sees you and then starts flashing blue and red lights, you're going to think it's the cops and you're going to get the heck out of there. So I really do like that. You can see this guy can pan and tilt. This might actually impress me. I really hope that it does. Okay, so we are connected. Okay, office, let's go ahead and click on that. Would like to access the microphone, yes. And let's see if I can get some video on my phone. So I'm going to try to look directly at the camera. Let's see if I can even do that. It's going to be kind of backwards for me, but... Oh, that's actually quite cool. Yeah, looking right at you. Things. Let's do a light. You know, not a super bright light, but it's definitely going to help, you know, light up an area. Say if it's in your backyard, is at least going to light it up a little bit. Alright everybody, how you doing today? So now we are in the step of checking out the video footage outside on a desktop computer. So, as you can see, I'm on full screen here. And you can see these are all events that has happened. Right now I'm using their free cloud storage. Like back here you can click, and this is where I plugged it in just to start the video. So we're just going to go and back out a little bit more information on this screen. We're going to go to live over here, and then here's all the information. So as you can see here, there's a little floodlight. If you click that, it'll turn on the lights at night for you, give you a much brighter image. The date, this is like your timestamps and stuff. We'll just go ahead and go across this all the way. So this has dual cameras, which is actually really cool. And as you can see, the photo quality is not bad. We're in high definition 1080p, and I must say it's pretty good. It is refreshing itself a lot, but it is outside away from all the Wi-Fi, and I literally have it clamped on a light for right now, just for this testing. I haven't hooked it up fully yet. But, as you can see, telephoto, which is really cool. It's basically a zoom, but you don't lose any quality from the zoom. And then you can still adjust the lens, pan and tilt, which we'll show you just, well, actually right now. So this is the coolest feature about this guy. Remember, this is a $60 camera, and you can pan and tilt almost as much as you want. So say if I see or think someone's over here to the right of my house. Oh, went too far, sorry. Actually, let's go on. So if you do short throw, it brings it back to normal focus. So here's the coolest thing. Say this is, let me try to set it up to where I would typically have it watching if it quits refreshing. All right, if I had this outside installed right here, I'd probably have it something like this. So if anybody walks up, I'd clearly see them on camera. But the coolest thing now about this, and no other typical camera that someone's gonna have like a Nest. I have Nests throughout my entire house and at my business, and they just have a still image. So what's awesome about this, so say I'm not sure, I wonder, did they pick up my package today, or did I possibly get something delivered? All you have to do is pan and tilt it all the way over. And here's the kicker, you can even go down and see if there's anything sitting there to be picked up. I absolutely love that. And I wish the Nest cameras offered something like that. Maybe they will in the future, but panning and tilting on a camera, that is an absolute must. And that's about, you know, something like that. That's where I would have it. If someone turns that corner and delivers a package, I got it perfectly on here. And even if they set the package over here, I'd be able to clearly see it without even having to move the camera. Now, one thing that's not good on this guy is the digital zoom. This to me is pretty much useless, but you can't expect that on a $60 camera. So here, if I zoom in a little bit, you know, very blurry. It can get the job done, sure, but it's very pixelated and you're not gonna get anything good out of that. But this normal size image, I think honestly for $60, it looks really quite good. I will show you tonight the night vision and how well it does with that. And then I'm gonna tell you if I recommend this guy or not. So far, it is looking promising. You can have intelligent tracking. So say if someone's over here walking, you know, they would actually follow the person, which it wouldn't need to here since they're in view. You know what I mean? So okay, so someone comes over here, walks down, and comes over here somewhere, it'll actually turn the camera all by itself and follow the person. So nobody could actually get by and sneak onto your porch without this seeing it. So very cool technology. Once again, for 60 bucks, it's actually a really good deal. Is it the best camera in the world? No, of course not. If you think you're gonna get something amazing for $60, you're just not. It's not gonna happen. That's why a Nest camera is $200 to $400. But anyways, that's the kind of overview on the desktop, which I actually really like. So far, I'm impressed, I really am. So if you like this video at all, please smash that like button, leave a comment, and consider subscribing. I'd really, really appreciate it. Another quick note, I also have this guy by the same company. I haven't tested this thing out at all. This is a 2K version, two-way audio, base station alarm, cloud storage, and this even has color night vision, which I have never tested on any camera, and I'm going to be very excited to test that out. I'll be putting this up against this one and even the Nest cameras. If this can even get close to as good as a Nest for, I think this is like $40, then I will definitely let you know in the next video. So if you're curious how this guy's going to do, please subscribe, and it helps me out more than you know. I will be back when I have some night footage. Here's a cool little tip. There's a little spider right there. And if you use this telephoto lens, hopefully it doesn't. Big difference. My Wi-Fi signal is not the best out there, so I'm having some issues with this guy. But as you can see clearly, that's a spider. I think if my Wi-Fi was a little bit better, it'd be a little bit clearer. It was a minute ago when I was looking at it, but as you can see, that's just simply, let's see if it goes after this bug. That'd be kind of cool, huh? Nope. Let's see if we can find him. Yep, there he is. See all these different bugs, and then you can zoom back out. And let's go ahead and check out the nighttime, which I think looks pretty good. For what it is. There we go. See, that's nighttime. pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Once again, $60 camera. Not going to be the best, but for the price, I think this would easily suffice. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Would you guys pick up this camera? It's like I said, it's a pretty good bargain. If it didn't pan and tilt, I'd probably be a little bit more iffy on it, but the fact that it does, and that great price point, I'd say it's worth at least trying it out. This is over Wi-Fi. It does come with an Ethernet port. So if you hook this up with Ethernet, I'm sure you'd get a much better, stable, and much better overall quality. And this refreshes a lot too, because I have Nest cameras around my house and then everything else running off my Wi-Fi. So the Wi-Fi connection's not the best, but overall, I'd say I'm pretty happy with it. I would actually recommend it, at least worth trying it. So let me know in the comments if you ever tried a camera like this, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, have an awesome day. See ya.